many things that I try to strive for in a rig or a setup is just, you know, you see a lot of pedals here, but at the same time they're wired very simplistic. And I try to, you know, if I'm playing in the studio or if I'm, you know, getting hired to do something, I try to get a variety of different things, and that means the pedals that I have, they need to be very versatile. And you know, when you're trying to build a pedal board, you know, you really want to try to have the effects that can get the job done, obviously, whether it's on stage or in the studio. And what I've got is this. This is probably one of my, other than the Trinity pedal, this unit right here is actually a true bypass looper by Cusack Effects, and it is probably the coolest looper I've ever seen. Essentially, you've got it's an analog programmable looper that allows me to dial in different pedals at any given point in time. As you can see, I'm in the process of actually taking this Banshee off because I don't use it that much right now, and I'm getting ready to put a rotary pedal on there, which will be really cool. And that's what this one's going to do. But, you know, it's pretty standard to have a couple of overdrives on board. The Trinity is definitely my main overdrive for rhythm or lead or textural parts. It's not a tube screamer, and so therefore, you know, it's just a different pedal, and I love it. And it's my main drive, and it probably will be my main drive for as long as I play. And then I've got a full drive, and I'm running the Trinity. This is going to be the higher gain pedal, and I'm running that behind the lower gain pedal. This one I have just set to a medium breakup. Drive is pretty low. My tone and volume, I try to keep my tone and volume fairly similar, but I'm only running it on the green channel, so it's very, very light. So it's got just a little bit of hair, and that would be this setting. And I'm running straight into the looper, and when I engage like this sound, I've got the full drive plus the compressor on. And if I want to go to the Trinity, I just click on that. I keep the compressor on at all times. I think it just kind of keeps it nice and even, and the Trinity will come on. And then when I want to go to a solo, the solo wah, I'll click that on, and it'll engage the wah if I want it, and if I don't want it, I just keep it off, and it'll activate this Trinity. It'll activate this boost pedal here, and it's pretty simple. But one thing I would suggest to people and players and students and people who are trying to build a pedal board is have versatility. Have a couple of overdrives. Have a wah pedal. Have a tuner, obviously. The tuner is wired directly into the pedal board tamer right here through this channel right here. Have a couple of delay pedals. I have 3. This one is set to a just a dotted eighth note type of sound. Okay. And let's see if I can turn it on. And it obviously responds very, very well. Okay, so it's got a perfect dotted eighth note sound, and that's what I use. Obviously, I've got a tap tempo foot switch here, and then I have a digital delay. TC Nova, and this is for those perfect, you know, you want that perfect digital sound, and actually I had this wired specifically from Dan from This Is Mine Effects, Dan Burgess. If you ever see this, thank you so much for this mod, I appreciate it. It allows me to run presets, so if I'm playing 9 or 10 different songs, I'm able to, you know, just program the song in and run it and just scroll through the presets. And it's just so easy, and then I can dial in the tap tempo, you know, right here, and everything stays the same on that. Okay, so it's got a really, really good digital sound, and I use that pedal for that. And then this one is just a tape echo. It's actually new. It's from Strymon. It's the El Capistan, and I absolutely love it. It's just so lush. just got a really, really good warm tone to it. I absolutely love the way it responds to pick attack. So anyway, and I've actually got those running into the loop, the effects loop in the back of the amp. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, run their delays on the looper and then run it in front of the amp, and I really like to run it behind the amp, inside the effects loop. I think it responds better. And but anyway, this is my current pedal board, and it's going to be on tour with us this year and next year, and I'm very happy with it. And actually, I will say this Cusack Effects looper was actually blessed to me by the owner of Odyssey Labs. Lee, thank you. I appreciate it. I really did need it, and this just kind of goes to show you right away that, you know, just that gift, it just shows me that you know, Lee and Randy and those guys, they really they care about the people that buy the pedal. They care about the sound. They care about how it responds to each individual, you know, and they don't, you know, every pedal is hand built right now, and every pedal is checked, and I'm just so thrilled, and so I appreciate it, and thanks for looking at the rig, and hopefully you guys can check us out this year. The band is Return to First Love. It's my wife and I. We are going on tour very soon, and there will be a website up, returntofirstlove.com. And if you want to check that out here in the near future, it'll be up, and I appreciate it. So thank you. Appreciate it.